Hey, what's going on? It is Steph here from stephjking.com, coming to you from beautiful Brisbane, Australia. Today we are talking about how to boost your mood instantly. Welcome back. If you are new, hello. Please, I would appreciate it if you go and hit that subscribe button and tick that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. So today I wanted to talk about the secrets on how to boost your mood instantly, and I'm going to be talking about how to use the law of attraction. And to be honest, most of the time when we're feeling a negative feeling that we want to sort of turn around, it's because we've let a situation upset us or make us angry or just impact us in a way that we probably shouldn't be. But we are only human and we can only learn and keep growing. So it really comes down to self-reflection. The first thing you really need to be asking yourself is why you're feeling the way that you do. So if your partner comes home and they're in a bad mood, or they told you they were going to be home by a certain time and they're not, and then you sort of have this negative feeling that when they get home you just want to kind of like rip their head off, the deep question here is, why do you actually feel this way? And what you may find is a surface level answer might sort of come out at first, but if you keep asking why, the rule of thumb is ask yourself why 5 times for you to be able to get to the core issue there. So you want to identify the feeling that you have based on this situation or the circumstance. And then what you want to do is then you want to figure out, well, what is it that you do want to feel? So at the moment you're feeling anger, resentment, annoyance. So how do you actually want to feel? Because based on the law of attraction, what you say, what you think, what you feel, what you do, all acts as a energy. So you are putting out this energy into the universe, which is just going to be returned to you, because energy vibrates. And when you're vibrating at a particular frequency, that is the level of frequency in which things are going to come to you in your life. So if you're vibrating at anger and annoyance, frustration, hatred, whatever it might be, more of that is going to come to you. So by identifying this negative feeling and then asking yourself, well, what is it that you do want to feel? You're then able to try and get yourself into that state of the feeling that you do want to be having. So if you want to experience love or respect or kindness or caring from a partner or whatever it is, whatever this situation is that you really want to, that's impacted you, that you want to change, it's, well, what do you actually want to feel in this situation? So you want to feel loved by your partner, you want to feel respected, cared for, and then you need to live at that level. So then what you'll do is you'll get to your mood will then start to raise to that level in which you want to be at. So you want to be at that level of love, you want to be at that level of respect and cared for. So this is called pivoting. You're taking a negative emotion and transferring it into a positive emotion that you do actually want to be feeling. This is a tip that I actually took out of a book from Esther and Jerry Hicks called Money and the Law of Attraction. But if you actually want to learn more about the law of attraction, I'd probably recommend reading their other book called Ask and It Is Given. But I will leave both links for you around this video for you to go check those books out. And also another thing that I really identify with this situation is that it again comes back to self-reflection. Whilst you can try that pivoting situation, the best thing for you to be able to also do is identify that real deep core reason as to why you're feeling that way. And most of the time it's actually a situation that you need to work on for yourself and is not a reflection of the other person or the situation or the circumstance that has put you into this bad mood. So by asking yourself the reason why you feel this way, it could be that you yourself are insecure in your body or in your own being. And really that's not a responsibility for anyone else to fix but your own. So I think the best thing for you to do is just really look at those core underlying problems that you might have in your life and look to ways to improve that. So is self-love something that you might be lacking in that moment? And why is that? Why don't you love yourself to the point where you just think that you're the bee's knees and everything is amazing in your life? And now I'm not saying that everything is always going to be amazing, because it's not. But if you have these tools and you start to actually stop yourself in these situations, instead of getting into like a yelling fight with someone or screaming at someone, it's about looking into that situation from the outside. It's removing yourself and looking at it and then analyzing it, analyzing the situation. What was said or what was done that made you feel that way? Because then you will begin to learn more about yourself. And it always comes down to something about you. It's never about the other person. It's not about the situation. It's why did you feel that way? And what can you do to help not feel that way in the future? And it's not about being this perfect person living in this perfect world or anything like that. It's just self-reflection. It's understanding you, maybe where you don't love yourself enough, or you might be lacking something within you at that stage. And it's about identifying what that is, so you can work on the core issue here, instead of just going, my partner's annoying the crap out of me and I just don't want to deal with it right now. It's, well, why is he annoying you? It's probably not really his responsibility or his fault at the end of the day. It might be that he got stuck in traffic, or he took too long having drinks with the boys. I don't know, whatever it is, it's just about coming back to you and creating your own happiness. And your happiness is not the responsibility of anyone else. It all comes down to you. You have the absolute control and the ability to be able to change your mood in an instant if you really want to. But it does take focus, it does take dedication, and you're not always going to be on point every single time. You're not gonna, never have an argument or never get angry or never get a fight. But it's when you feel these negative emotions, you can actually then stop yourself and then just say, why am I feeling this way? And is it something that I can control, or is it something that I can change? And also, what is it that I do want to be feeling at this moment in time? And it's vibrating at that level of what you do want returned into your life versus what you're currently experiencing, which may not be the best of things. So I hope that's been of value. I'm not saying it's going to be absolutely easy, but if you take the time to just learn more about who you are and how you can change your own mood, then you're just going to keep getting better and better and better. Again, I will leave those links to the 2 books that I mentioned below. They're both by Esther and Jerry Hicks, which they are massively into the law of attraction. They've got plenty of books. My absolute favorite is The Ask and It Is Given. It's probably one of my favorite books that I've ever read. So go check that one out. And the whole pivoting of emotions, I really took that out of their book called Money and the Law of Attraction. So go check those out. Anyway, leave me a comment below. Let me know, is this something that has helped you, or is this something that you've started to learn how to do yourself? If so, I would love to hear your story. In the meantime, I will see you in the next video. Bye.